Creepy ghost videos that probably shouldn't be on the internet. Haunted dolls. SS3, or Soul Searchers 3 as they are known by on YouTube, is a paranormal and investigative team consisting of 5 people: Andrea, Ryder, Samuel, Vicky, and Chaz. The group is based in the UK and have been uploading videos for just over a year now. One particular video of theirs grabbed my attention in the last week or so for its apparent paranormal activity. Have a look at this. A camera inside an office filled with antique dolls and other items show something quite creepy. What looks like a black doll standing on a set of drawers appears to move suddenly on its own. It moves in a way that would suggest someone or something were in the room with it. Seconds later, a pram or stroller also starts to move on its own accord. What makes this even more creepy is that all of these dolls are supposedly haunted. Not only that, but the team have stated in their YouTube channel that in all their 3 years in the paranormal, this is the very first thing they've caught on camera. Very creepy. Make sure to give SS3 or Soul Searchers 3 a follow on YouTube, Twitter, Insta, or even Facebook. I mean, Meta. Dinner for 3. The following piece of footage was recorded and uploaded by YouTube user bscotty321 and shows his little sister sitting at a dining room table. bscotty321, or Billy, was recording his sister to see what she would do when he walked away from the table while his food was left there. He figured that his little sister would touch or, even worse, eat his food. However, Billy caught more on camera than just that.
I go poo-poo. I go poo-poo. Let's go to dinner.
Once Billy had walked away, his little sister started to talk to someone, saying the words, "That's Billy's dinner."
Let's go to dinner.
Not only that, but something on the dining room table appears to move. There's no doubt in my mind that Billy had probably thought his younger sister could see or even speak to spirits that he couldn't. Who knows? Caught on camera. The following short clip was uploaded to Reddit by user TheClownin a month or 2 ago. They write on the original upload that this kind of scary video came from a trusted family member. The 17-second clip was taken from a 10.5 hour long security camera video inside a house during the day. Near the end of the video, we can see what looks like a transparent figure of sorts walking or moving through and into the next room over. At first, you may brush this off as being just another fake ghost video, seen as though the time at the bottom of the video doesn't move. However, the original uploader states that this is the time of the total length of the video. Also, because the video is 10.5 hours long and this clip is only 17 seconds long, the playhead barely moves. But what do you think? Being watched. In April of 1986, there was a huge nuclear accident in the Ukrainian city of Chernobyl. It's considered the worst nuclear disaster in history, both in terms of cost and casualties. The radiation levels became so high after the explosion that the entire town of Chernobyl was forced to evacuate almost immediately. However, there has always been rumors that some people and even animals have never left and became more and more mutated as time went on. Because of these high radiation levels, borders were set up around the city to stop people from entering for obvious reasons. Vlad Reznov is a channel from Ukraine. Having produced videos for just over 4 years now, they have a couple hundred videos on their page, most of which are made up of exploration videos and free-running in the early years. The 3 young Ukrainian men typically feature themselves adventuring through abandoned buildings throughout Ukraine. In May of 2017, the group of 3 entered the border in the evening, got turned around and more or less just got lost. Becoming more and more tired, they eventually decided to find an old abandoned cabin or small house to crash in for the night. However, a good night's sleep is far from what they got.
Что-то шурудило. Нет, там что-то лазит по-любому. Я один туда не пойду. Ну, походу, где-то там. Где-то там. Твою ж мать! Твою ж мать, блин! Что это было? Пацаны, подъем! Пацаны, Вадим, блин! Я не сплю. Чувак, там что-то лазит.
Hours pass and the guys fall asleep. However, one of the young men wakes up to the sound of something rustling in the near distance. He gets up and walks outside the cabin to check it out. He then sees what he thinks is a person or shadow figure lurking in the darkness. The cameraman rushes back inside to wake the others up. At first, they think he's merely making drama for the video or pranking them. But then, this happens.
Похоже, ты видел? Где он? Чувак, оно походу и рычит еще. Тихо, тихо, слушай, тише.
Вот, все, иди быстрее. Он где-то тут. Он в сарае, что ли? Нет?
Блин! Тихо!
The guys are hearing odd sounds coming from just outside the abandoned cabin, switching back and forward between one of 2 windows. When all of a sudden somebody or something creepy rushes towards the window to give the guys the fright of their life. Commenters of the original video suggest that this could have been a possible spirit of someone who passed away in the nuclear explosion all those decades ago. Others, including the uploaders, simply suggest that it may just be some mutated person who has grown up in the radioactive area. The white face suggests that it's a person, however, the speed at which it moves at has troubled past viewers. The guys from Vlad Reznov eventually got out and away safely that night and are still producing videos to this day. Real ghost? A man named Casey, or keepingit_it_real hunters as he goes by on TikTok, is a fishing enthusiast who almost always uploads videos dedicated to the outdoors. Halfway through November, however, Casey's followers saw something a lot different on his page. In one particular video, Casey took his buddy Ashton with him to explore an old house that he remembers exploring as a child. The house is rumored to have bad energy as some really bad things happened inside its walls back in the 1970s. Take a look at this.
So, I want to take everybody back here. A place I knew about when I was a kid. Haven't been able to find it since. But let me tell you, it's an eerie place. I got to show everybody this now that I found it again. Brought my buddy Ashton with me.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. But, moon. I get a bad feeling every time I come in here.
Why'd you have to come here on a full moon night?
I don't know.
Goodness.
So we should be coming up on it here pretty quickly.
Oh yeah,
There it is.
Look at that.
I'm telling you, some bad stuff happened back here. All right.
Casey.
I gotta take you and
Casey.
show you this place.
Casey.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Why is the tire swing moving in this tree? Casey.
Probably the wind. Just drive by it. I really don't want to. Dude, this is an eerie place, man. There's some bad stuff happened back here in the 70s. Some bad juju here.
Yeah, hold on. Casey, go back. Go back.
Huh.
There was somebody standing in that window.
Shut up.
I seen something in the window, Casey.
Really?
There was something. Give me that light.
Alright. Hey, over here, Ashton, on the side. There should be a...
Casey, I seen something.
No, not... Go clear?
Come here. Dude, there's like a bloody mattress in here. Look. Dude, there was somebody standing right here, or a shadow or something standing here.
Dude, is that blood on that mattress? Alright, come on.
No. Want to check it out?
Go ahead and go first, bro. Go, 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 get out of here. Hurry up, dude. What the go?
As the two men approach the old, worn-down house, Ashton not only sees some sort of shadow or figure, but manages to capture it on camera. The black outline looks as if a person is standing inside the long-abandoned house, peering back at the two guys as they drive by. It's still unclear what or who this was, but it really does look like someone is standing there, because just a second or two later, the figure is gone. The two men jump out of the truck to check it out, just to have a door slam on them. Some pretty creepy stuff here. Make sure to check out Casey and Ashton over on their TikTok page, keeping_it_real hunters. Perhaps we might see them go back to the house in the future. Who knows? The Shining. Everyone has heard ghost stories, but what if those stories were true? Hosted by James Coburn, a show called World's Scariest Ghost Videos Caught on Tape from the year 2000 investigates some modern ghost tales in which possible evidence of the supernatural has shown up in photographs, audio recordings, and on video. Can there be a natural explanation for these phenomena, or are they proof that something far creepier is out there? Last week I featured a portion from this very same episode. However, this week I wanted to take it a step further and show the tale of two families experiencing similar things.
On the island of Hawaii lives a 5-year-old girl who seems to have a ghostly guardian. Her name, Carissa. Since she was 4 months old, her family believes that she has been surrounded by a mysterious presence.
She kept looking behind my left shoulder, and she kept giggling. Then I just put her down on the floor. I laid her down on a quilt and took 3 photos of her. And when I had it developed, the pictures came back and there were these 2 ribbon-looking like objects, and she was looking down at it.
No one can see these ghostly images, except in photographs.
I took 2 photos of her in her swing, and when we had the photos developed, they were back in the photos.
Picture after picture, these unusual entities have been captured hovering near Carissa. Her family insists that whatever is behind this phenomenon is not of this world.
Until somebody can give me a really great argument that these aren't what we think they are, then I'm going to believe that they are some sort of being that's allowing us to photograph them.
Of course, the only person who can shed any light on the subject is Carissa, but she's too afraid to talk.
When I put her to bed at night, sometimes she'll say, "They're scaring me." When I question her about it, I can't get any real definite answer out of her.
So for now, Carissa's family says that all they can do is accept these unusual visitors.
What we're seeing in the photos, it's just saying, we're here, we're a part of your world. You have to trust and believe in us too. And just because you can't see us with your eyes doesn't mean that we don't exist.
Carissa's story is strangely similar to the motion picture, The Sixth Sense.
You know the accident up there?
Yeah.
Someone got hurt.
They did?
A lady. She broke her neck.
Oh my God, but you can see her?
Yes.
Where is she?
Standing next to my window.
In this frightening film, an 8-year-old boy named Cole can see ghosts.
Baby, why are you shaking?
But his mother sees nothing.
Cole, what's wrong?
That is, until she examines photographs of her son. It's then that she realizes in each photo, Cole is seen with mysterious lights, apparitions from another dimension.
I want to tell you my secret now. I see dead people walking around like regular people.
For millions, this is pure entertainment. But for one 6-year-old boy, this big screen ghost story is all too real.
Hello?
His name is Justin Quinn. Like Carissa and the boy in The Sixth Sense, his baby pictures revealed him to be surrounded by unexplained white lights. But as Justin grew older, these ghostly images took on a more human form.
The first experience that I remember was him saying that he saw a man standing in the doorway of his room.
He was standing there, and then he walked away, then walked through the other way.
Justin also claims to have been visited by a second apparition, that of a young girl.
I didn't say anything. I was just scared and going under my covers and peeking under, and then she's still there. And she's coming closer and closer and closer and closer.
James Van Praagh, world-renowned medium and best-selling author of Talking to Heaven, visits the Quinns' Connecticut home in an attempt to make contact with the ghosts.
Hello, how are you? Good. Nice to meet you. Your way.
As cameras roll, Van Praagh meets Justin for the very first time.
Hi, Justin. How are you? Good.
When I first walked into this house, I felt definitely a denseness to it, a denseness of the energy in the house.
Can you sit here? I'll sit up here.
Next, Van Praagh begins the delicate process of questioning the shy boy.
Do you see them stand there?
Yeah, I said one little girl and standing in my room.
What did she look like? Was she blonde hair?
Her had scribbly hair.
I've worked with many, many children, and children are very aware. They're very open. They're very sensitive to the spirit world because they're very close to the spirit world.
Where's your room?
Justin shows Van Praagh where he first saw images of the man and little girl.
Oh, this is a nice room. Is this where you saw the little girl?
This is when I was
You were here. And were you sleeping or were you awake?
awake.
You were awake.
Every single time I'm awake.
Next, they move to the basement, where Justin also claims to have seen the two apparitions.
Are they in that room there?
They're in the closet hiding.
What do you think she likes to play in here?
The toys.
The toys, exactly. She likes the toys.
And sometimes her plays with the game.
Why would these spirits be haunting this otherwise happy home? During Von Prague's investigation, he senses what could be the answer.
I have a feeling that around this area, this location, was a place where there were gallows. And that might sound very, very strange, but a place where there were people that were killed.
After an hour with a boy, Von Prague comes to a shocking conclusion. Justin has been seeing ghosts. Von Prague knows because he believes he's seen them too. Back in the kitchen, he explains his psychic vision to Justin's mother.
I just tuned in to see what was going on. What I picked up was, I picked up two girls. I picked up also one with long blonde hair, similar to yours but lighter. Okay. And I picked up there was a man holding their hands. And the man I picked up, it was very interesting because it felt like a father figure to me. And I saw a very long, drawn face.
I'm starting to.
His cheeks are much thinner.
Yeah.
Von Prague describes the spirits to a police sketch artist.
Much longer thin.
Much longer?
Much thinner.
Much thinner.
And much rounder eyes. And dark.
Now, for the first time ever, the rest of the world can see the visions that have been haunting Justin.
Look at her. That's that girl in your bedroom, huh? Yeah. Is that her? Yeah. Does that look like her? Yeah. I think that, indeed, he does see spirits in the house. He's very attuned to that energy. And his mind has not been clouded yet by society. So he's very aware, very open, very innocent, if you will.
So, what does the future hold for Justin and his real-life sixth sense? Only the spirits know for sure. And for now, they're not telling.
Although this program shows its age now, it's still creepy to think that families from around the world have dealt with such creepy things. Bright lights anomalies showing up in photographs throughout the years would be terrifying. Now, either these two families had malfunctioning cameras, or their children really did have something around them. What do you think? Could the children in this video have actually seen something beyond the realm? Could they have actually seen something paranormal? This segment is just a small part of a longer compilation video, so if you're interested in viewing the entire thing, I'll leave a link down below. WTF. This last short clip makes up the thumbnail for this video and makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's been uploaded by TikTok user hardboiledtoe.v4. And if that handle wasn't weird enough, then just watch this.
I've been getting a lot of questions about my dog Cracker. He's half Cocker Spaniel and Australian Shepherd. I rescued him. He's from Japan. Do you want a treat? Yeah? You want a treat?
Now, if this young girl isn't joking about her dog being a creepy looking monster in her closet, then we probably should make sure she's alright. Because, well, a dog usually doesn't look like this. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video, and I'll see you next week.